Hi, welcome to myprojectbazaar.com. The project title is Event Tracking for Real-Time Unaware Sensitivity Analysis using EventTracker. This project comes under the domain of data mining. This paper introduces a platform for online sensitivity analysis that is applicable in large-scale real-time data acquisition system. Here we use the term real-time in the context of system that has to respond to the externally generated input stimuli within a finite and specified period. Complex industrial systems such as hospital management system require high-quality information on which we base timely responses to events occurring in their volatile environment. The motivation of proposed EventTracker platform is the assumption that modern industrial systems are able to capture the data in real time and have the necessary technological flexibility to adjust the changing requirements. The flexibility to adapt can only be achieved if the data is succinctly interpreted and translated into corrective action in a timely manner. An important factor that facilitates data interpretation and information modeling is an appreciation of the effect system inputs have on each output at the time of occurrence. In dealing with the real-time event system, the underpinning logic of the proposed method is based on the assumption that in the vast majority of cases, changes in input variables will trigger events. Every single or combination of events could subsequently result in a change to the system state. The proposed event tracking sensitivity analysis method describes variables and the system states as a collection of events. The higher the numeric occurrence of input analysis method describes variables and the system state at the collection of events, the higher the numeric occurrence of the input variable at the trigger level during the event monitoring level, the greater is its impact on the final analysis of the system state. Next, I am going to explain the data flow diagram of the process. Data collection process. First collect the hospital management data set. From the data set, we are going to perform the event. In this process, we are going to perform 4 events. First one is patient registration, staff registration, patient reports, and patient identification. Next, we are going to trigger each event before we are collecting the events. Next, using the event tracker, we are going to perform each event. Next, going to the trigger event detection. In trigger event detection, we are going to get the 2 data. First one is trigger data and the event data. Each of the trigger data value is searched for the fluctuation greater than the specified trigger data threshold, and the event data value similarly checks for the changes larger than the event data thresholds, and we are going to find the two-way matching score for 2 trigger data, event data. Two-way matching score in the sense we are going to perform the exclusive NOR operation on both trigger data and event data. Finally, perform the report, generate the reports based on the collected the event. In the report analysis, we are going to find the sensitivity index. Sensitivity index in the sense elapsed time of each event performed. Next, finally stop the process. Next, I am going to explain the running procedure of the project. Start the VM server, go to the NetBeans. These are the package. Inside the package, first run the title.java. Right click title.java, click run file. Robust tracking of real-time sensitivity analysis using EventTracker. Click the EventTracker. Next, we are going to collect the hospital management data set. Click browse. Dataset folder contain data.txt file. Click open. Data was collected successfully. That was stored in the database successfully. Click display. These are the hospital management data set. These attributes contain the patient ID, date, time, reason, patient type, and the doctor ID. Click next. These are the events we are going to perform. First one is patient registration, staff registration, patient report, and patient identification. Click patient registration. Register the patient ID. ID as 101. and get the current date and time, the reason for the admission. Type inpatient and get the doctor ID first. Choose any one doctor ID. Click register. Register event performed successfully. Next, for the staff registration. Click the staff registration. You are going to register the doctor and the nurse details. Enter the doctor name as the ID as 777. Enter as male. Qualification as MBBS. Click register. Register event performed successfully. Next, nurse registration. Next, we are going to perform the nurse registration. Enter the nurse name as ID as. Enter the gender, age as 43. Qualification as BSc. Click register. Register event performed successfully. Next, we are going to perform the patient report. Click patient report. Get the diseases. We are print the patient report via decision wise. Click chicken fever view and inpatient details. Get the inpatient detail diseases wise. We are going to print the patient report. Click out and click event. Event was performed successfully. Next, go to the patient identification. Click patient identification icon. Get the patient ID loaded successfully, and you choose the particular wise. We are going to view the patient details. Click perform successfully. Next, we are going to calculate the matching score, two-way matching score for each trigger data and event data. Get the trigger event detection. Get the trigger data and event data. One indicates the event should be performed. If it is the 0, that indicates event should not be performed. From this trigger data and event data, we are going to find the matching score. Click matching score. Calculator successfully. View the matching score. Matching score in the sense we are going to perform the XOR operation on both trigger data and event data. +1 indicates event performed. If it is any -1 should be there, that indicates event not be performed. Click next. Click next. In report analysis, we are going to get the sensitivity index of each event performed. Get the patient registration, staff registration, patient report, and patient identification. This indicates the elapsed time of each event performed. Update into the databases successfully. View these are the sensitivity index for the each event performed. Click next. We are going to analysis for the two events performed. First one is normalized sensitivity index 1. This diagram, this flowchart represents the elapsed time of each event performed. And the next one is this line graph should be shows the each second the event should be performed. Finally, the conclusion of the project is EventTracker is an event-driven sensitivity analysis method, not probability-based approach. The process is deterministic in the sense of that is only instigated when the event is predetermined threshold is detected. One of the strengths of proposed method is the freedom of choice. It offers the user to specify a scan rate based on